New details emerging of the last day of the Christopher Deedy murder trial last year.
Today, a judge released the transcripts of previous sealed court documents relating to a jury member and a possible connection to one of the sides in the case. Kenny Choi joins us now with the latest. Kenny.
Well, we read the entire 68-page report that was finally released today, 6 months after that day in the courtroom. Documents show that the jury foreman noticed one of his fellow jurors shaking hands with someone who was later seen having lunch with the victim's family members or the defendants. Judge Karen Ahn called in the foreman to ask questions, then ultimately decided to bring in the juror in question. That juror, whose name was redacted from transcripts, said he shook someone's hand in passing in the courthouse and realized that they had worked together 7 years ago. When asked about his relationship with that person, the juror said he only knew that person's first name and that he had no contact with that person after that brief encounter. The juror said, quote, "It was just hi, you know, long time no see." The prosecution argued it was an innocuous handshake. However, the defense attorneys believe the judge should have made more inquiries into the relationship between the juror and the person whom he shook hands with. The judge ultimately decided the juror was still impartial after asking several questions about the handshake, saying it's sufficient that the juror said that he can be a fair and impartial juror to both sides. Members of the media sued to get these transcripts made public. Later that day, on August 26th last year, the judge declared a mistrial after the jury said it was deadlocked and could not reach a verdict. Deedy's retrial is scheduled for later this summer. The federal agent is accused of murdering Kailua native Colin Elderts in a Waikiki McDonald's in 2011. The judge and the attorneys involved also discussed how not to tip off the news media shortly before calling in the jury foreman about what he saw that day. And for those details and the entire 68-page report, you can read the transcript by clicking the link on our website and on our Facebook page. Paula?